Hi guys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Satisfactory. So you won't believe this, I've died 3 times in a row. Oh, there's the beast that killed me last time. I couldn't figure out who killed me because I was standing there and one of those guys had one of those balls that were like in the midair and it was just boom, 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 boom. And I was instantly gone because I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't expect to be dying. So now I know at least what killed me. Problem is, I need to dump my inventory. You know what I think will be best for here is I just go ahead and store all this. So I keep bringing supplies every time I die, thinking, you know what? This way we have all these supplies here for the future kind of thing. That's kind of how I was going with. But I think we can safely get our items without hopefully dying. Here's the question. Oh, there they are. Don't take your chance. Yeah, I think he just did one of those crazy ones again there. Whew. Okay, so weapon. Boots. Weapon. Better weapon. There you go. Now here's the problem. I have no ammo on me because I put it all in one of these things, I believe. There you go. Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. You got to be careful. I can put walls or something eventually in there, but I'm sure I can just deal with the problem and not worry too much about it. This works too. There you go. Ooh, that's 50 on them. Nice. So, yeah, so in between episodes, what I did was I actually went around and farmed more of this stuff, and then I died, if you can believe that. I actually died on top of one of these hills over here. So I had to come back, and I had to make some of the guard tower type things and try to get to the very top and see, like, damn, I'm an idiot kind of thing. And eventually I got, you know, my stuff back, and then I was just sitting here thinking, wow, everything's good. You know, I was organizing my inventory over here, and then I got nuked, and I'm like, the hell. So, either way, we're back on our feet anyways, and so let's see if I can put some of this away. So the idea here is, and I know this is over the top, it was basically, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and get ourselves a lot of, you know, extra supplies out here, and then that way I don't really have to worry about them as often, and they're just here. And I think it's actually a clever idea of not having to worry anymore. So I'm gonna have to use this temporarily as well because I need to get rid of what crap is in my inventory. Like limestone, I don't even know why the limestone needs to be thrown out, I guess. Limestone is because you remember when we were chainsawing that stuff, every time I do it I got limestone as well, so it's just unfortunately one of those byproducts that are Okay, so this stuff is like basically stuff I'm taking back to the base, except this and that. Okay, you're going back. You don't need to go back. You need to be more in the vehicle. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, you're going back to the base. You are... There you go. Definitely you. And then you. There you go. So not so bad. There you go. And then I could keep some of this extra stuff here, like... This is kind of my miscellaneous, so I would like to put this fuel in here. This wood, I guess we can keep it if we need it for something. Okay. And then we have all these extras inside these guys, which I probably should take out. Take all, and then take all. And this is where I might have overdid it a little bit, but it'll be worth it in the long run, I think. So that's why I did it. I was thinking of that long run, you know. Actually, I could probably have put it in this one here, I guess. I think it's too much of the one material, though. That's the only downside. Where is that material? I had a bunch of it sitting here, and I can't even... Ah, here it is. It's like, yeah, I was pretty sure I had a bunch of this stuff somewhere. Oops, sorry. We're putting all the pipes in this one. I have a lot of these guys, too. That's because they're more for the conveyors and stuff like that, so I thought, hey, you know, I might as well keep them. Though this stuff, I don't think I'm going to need conveyors anyways. It's just, you know, what I'm doing here is a little different, but it's there anyways if I need them, so that's what counts. And I got a bunch of these guys. Like I said, I might have overdone it a bit. It was just more to make sure I had a bit of everything I needed, and that way, if the time came or whatever, I had what I needed, honestly, so... And then, yeah, we can put the little extras in here. I'm thinking now, though, before we go on, I need to... So I put these in here. I just installed them. I put the foundation here, so I wanted a little foundation here. I think a big chunk of this I'll probably pause because what I want to do is feed this to our base. So today I want to wire and pump this all up. So I think that's going to be the #1 goal, is actually getting this oil up and running. Now, oil, as far as I know, these have limits, of course, because you can overclock them, obviously. But they're still going to have some limits. I don't know. Is this a normal one? Yeah. So you can put this in here, and let's see how fast we can make its limits. 300. Look at that. So the best I can do is 300 on that. And are you another 300? Yeah, you'd be 300. This was the regular one. We have 2 regular ones too, right? So I wanted to see what these can hit up to. So these hit 150. So basically what I would need to do, if I want to pump and throughput all this, I need to do 3 pipes, which is, whew, that's pretty expensive. But yeah, I would need, if I want to use all the oil from this, basically, long run, basically, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. So I guess what we need to do is come up with a system here. So that is, these are both normal, right? We're just going to double check that again. Normal and normal. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the stackable tube here. Oh, no, not that kind of tube. Though I should play around with that as well eventually here. So we want to bring this over, and I need to bring it to our base, right? And their base is over there, so I need to figure out how I'm going to bring this all over there, honestly. This is the tricky part, because this is going to be a hell of a... This is a lot of effort, bringing all these there. It'll be worth it, but like you have to understand, that's going to take some time. I think what I want to do, though, here is actually... I want to do it, say, over here, maybe. There you go. And I want to do it, like, I want to do it a bit higher at first. Like, I don't want it to be... I want to be able to easily fit under it, so we can say 2 of those. I don't even think that'd be enough. 3 of them, maybe, of those. And then you can put these on top. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, we said 3, so there you go. Yeah, so that way you got a lot of room to go under it. I know it sounds silly, but that's kind of the idea. And then you got those stacked 3 high, so I think that would actually work really well. So maybe it's time for us to actually mess up our thing here a bit. We haven't touched these a bit, but yeah, I usually keep this on 4 and 5, but temporarily I can do 4 here, 5 there. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead now and get these guys over there. So these are going to be dedicated. I can't afford this. That's because you need a crap ton of these guys here. It's like, once I find them. Now here's the question. I'm going to need the other parts here too. What are those? Those plates and concrete. Okay, so I'm going to need a whole crap ton of you and a whole crap ton of you guys. Because I don't want to have to be like running back and forth, you know, trying to do this. And then concrete, there you go. I'm going to need a bunch of you too. Should have had more concrete with me, but yeah, whatever. Okay. So let's go ahead and set these pipes up. So the normal ones, we'll put the normal ones for fun on the bottom. Call them the normies. And then we're going to put this one. It doesn't really matter as long as it reaches. Oh, it doesn't reach there, by the way. I wonder if I had a calculation. It was lagging there for, I guess, some calculation issues or whatever. Yeah, so that's going to be annoying because I have to bring that up. So what I might do is go like this. They don't go up as high as the other stuff, by the way. You probably just noticed that. There you go. And... oh, was I going to put... oh, well. I was going to put you on the top, but I guess I put you on the bottom now. There you go. So that one's done. And then, obviously, I want to get this one done. I just don't want it to be touching... I don't want it... you know, I don't like it when it does that. Good intentions or not, I just don't like it when it curves like that into it. Even that bothers me. Okay, let's keep going a bit further here. Ah. Okay, that looks a little bit better for me. Mentally, I just didn't like the idea of the whole curve, right? Okay, so that's those two. The bottom one over here. Now, the bottom one here is the... This is the 60, so we're going to have to combine these two. Or at least that's the plan. We're going to combine these two. So, I guess we could do something like this. And then, yeah, so we got to work on bringing this now over here. I'm not doing this part nice, but it's more like on the way there. The thing is, I can always fix this and update this later on. It's the other parts that you don't want to... You wouldn't want to redo the whole pipeline all the way there. We already did it once with the water, so... I don't want to do it a second time. Fun thing on this thing is you can go like this, right? And then there you go. There we go. And there we have it. So those pipes are all good. Now, your only issue here, which it probably will be an issue, I don't know how... I know they have a height and all this other crap and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure it's going to be a bit of a problem. I don't know how much of a problem because I don't know as well as the distance. Apparently, if it's like more than 10 meters or something like that from these guys or something, or even the water pumps, then it starts losing its efficiency. But it's like, how do I know what, if that's 10 meters? I mean, as far as I know, these concrete pads are 4 meters high. So when you think about that, I mean, so you think about that, right? These are already going, that would be 4, 8. Yeah, like they'd be way going past that. So it makes you wonder, So maybe we should be smart. And even if it's not a big, like if it's kind of a waste, maybe we should do it anyways. And put these guys in here. Logistics. There you go. And so, yeah, you want to go that way, obviously. So that's good. And you can have one, say, here. And then one here, and there you go. So the idea is it's just kind of being smart, right? And then let's put a power line in here. Now, I don't have those new... See, I don't ever use that power line like that, so I could actually replace this one. That's the downside with the new power line. It's like, hey, this is a cool power line. But the thing is, I normally don't place it that way. I place it the other ones, so... Unless if it's smart enough when you're tethering them around. I don't know. I guess we can find out here in a second. So we have this power pole here. This is the new kind. Don't think we've ever even placed one, by the way. So if we pull this over here, yeah, see, it goes back to the regular power lines. So not a big deal, but just keep that in mind. If you wanted to only use the other ones, you're going to probably have some issues. How... I can't tell if that's on its own or not. Oh, it's not touching. Okay. So you can replace it like this, though, right? So you can upgrade them if you want. Oh, they even increased the height. I knew they were higher, but I didn't know the wires actually went higher. Okay, so you got this thing 7. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Well, at least I thought it was awesome until I couldn't click anything. Oh, yeah. See? What the heck is going... I was just not clicking it right. I don't know. Okay, and then, yeah, so we'll get this one over here. Power... Fudgesicle. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Power these all up. And then we just got to power this guy up. I guess you can power him up like that. There you go. And there you go. So this is basically ready to go. Now I just have to go for the long journey, basically. Which is going to be one heck of a long journey. And don't forget, you're going to have to go like... We've done this before, right? So it's like, you're going to have to go like this. And it's going to be pretty painful. But it'll be worth it, I think, in the end. So, yeah, you're going to have to... So if we're doing 3 of these each time. 1, 2, 3. And then you got to put your pipes in here. 1, 2, 3. And then there you go. Yeah, you might... I just thought of it. It's probably better to start from the top and then down, because then I have to fight with trying to get the aiming right here. There you go. And then, oh yeah, I can't do it that way because I need to size this up, make sure I'm getting it there, right? So... I don't want it overly, like, I want it kind of straight too, so, you know. So same thing. 1, 2. And they're going to be off a bit too at times because, you know, it's going to be slightly on an angle or, you know, it's never going to be perfect, but we'll try our best. Oh, I forgot that we decided we were going to do the tops from now on. There you go. Well, at least that gives us a nice clearance room as well, so that's kind of nice. You gotta be careful too, because there's so many baddies out there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, let's do top first. There you go. Okay, my friends. And then I have to deal with enemies as well on top of this, so this is going to take a while. Let me clear this with you guys, and then we'll, I think we'll pause and deal with these guys after. There you go. And then these guys are annoying. You know what? Too far. I'll have to try that sometime. I was like wondering what it would be like to throw a bomb at them. They kind of break right away though. That's the only downside, right? So. I don't think we're just going to win on those guys. I think I'm going to have to hand do these ones. They're too annoying. Now, there is one more around, isn't there? Oh, there's a couple more. Oh, because they're... Yeah, they respawn, by the way. I realized that these respawn, but the individual guys... Wait, what was that? Was that the big guy? Oh, no. It was that guy. Yeah. Too bad you can't, like, you know, like, I wonder if, I doubt it does, but it'd be kind of cool if that killed them somewhat, like. Oh. We were that good, huh? These guys, you gotta feed them those certain berries, and I'm gonna have to figure out that eventually. There we go. There you go. Okay. Pretty cool. Hey, we can pick this guy up at least now. So yeah, those guys will respawn there eventually again and again and again. So that's something we'll have to look forward to. Go away. Look at that big S-looking thing. That's what my guess is. Oh, they call it a Sumer loop. Okay, my friends, so I will be back, and hopefully by then I'll have this, you know, wipes all the way at the base and powered up. Okay, just a progress report. We're getting there, more than halfway there. There's the base now, so yeah, we're like 3/4 of the way there probably. There's the tubes there. It's going really well. Taking a while, but I was running out of resources, so I was just going to head back to the base. But I saw one of these nodes that I haven't touched yet, so I thought, oh, I better go and grab it. Oh, let's get his food. Where was it? I just saw it 2 seconds ago. I was like, wasn't I staring at one? Here you go. I thought we'd just break this together just since we're here, and why not? Oops. There you go. That's the yellow one, so that's a nicer one. Awesome. I think we already went to this one, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we looted it. Yeah, because I think this is the one where like, oh, maybe like you could put stuff in it, and I think we could put stuff in it. I was like, oh, you know, it'd be kind of cool if you can lock it. Anyways, I'm going to go back and get more copper. the foils or whatever, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish this, and yeah, we'll get this going, and we'll start pumping some of that oil. Be back in a few. Okay, we're back. So I've been busy. I need to get some power over here before we continue on. We're taking you today, sir. So, yeah, we've been very busy. I've made a whole new platform over here. This was the one corner of our base, but I thought it makes sense to kind of just, you know, work on a whole new area for the oil and stuff like that. That's the whole idea of keeping things kind of separated over time. So that was my hope and goal, and yeah, that's what I've been doing. So let's see here. I don't know why I'm putting them there. I definitely do not put things as equal as it looks like normally. So if I do this, our oil is powered. So yay! Because I already run the power line, so you can see that. I have the pneumatic tube things here as well. I wanted to check that out. I thought maybe we can play with that together for a minute here. So we tried this before, right? So basically you place this down, and I can't afford it because apparently I'm missing industrial encased beams. Those are expensive, and I need them. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, just coming back from them. To give you an idea, there's our hub, you know. So we have had this platform concreted up pretty much for ages now. That used to be around in this area was our power plant. And then, yeah, basically I had just upped in this little spot. I think you remember multiple times for us traveling over here with the tractor. Both exploration, actually. Yeah, so basically yeah, concreted this, platformed it, whatever you want to call it, quite a lot. And yeah, I think this will be a decent little place now. So what we're going to do here is I want to test before we continue on this stuff, since we've never really played with this stuff. There's these hypertube blah blah blahs, right? So yeah, you create these, and I guess you go inside of them, and one way is the right direction, I guess that part there. And then apparently you can even stack them like this. Now, I don't know much about how that works and if that's even a good idea, but I'm curious, so that's why I want to do it. And then you got your tube, obviously. And then, yeah, and you can, yeah, I'll just do that for a second. And then same as here. And I'll just do same distance. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how well they work and what do they require and, you know, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and let's use one of these new ones. Okay, so we got you here. There you go. So you can go through this. Obviously works. And then you got these guys here, which I don't know. I don't even know if this stacking works. So I'm trying to figure out how to speed this up, honestly. So yeah, I didn't notice anything different besides it being basically the same. That might be too close, or maybe it doesn't speed it up. So that's possible, to be honest. So let's go ahead and distance them a bit. See if that makes any kind of difference. Okay. I think they're backwards, or am I looking at this wrong? It'd be funny if that was the issue. It's been backwards the entire time. Oh, because they're not touching the tube, I guess. Oh, I see. Yes, I don't know how that works. So maybe you can't, and you can't stack them there because it's too damn slow without, you know, some sort of speed boost. But I swear I've seen people, like, you know, unless that was like before a certain time, like, you know, at one point, yeah, you could do it, and then, you know, things got changed then. Watch if you could just do, maybe you could do like this. This isn't gonna work so well, is it? Too close, yeah. Darn it, my friends. Maybe it's just not one of those things that's possible anymore. Yeah, I just swear I saw a bunch of videos of people like able to kind of speed it up, and it looked like they were able to kind of like, you know, put these close together even, and it was like, oh, okay, that works. Let's do this a different way. I probably lost the tube thingy. There you go. Just thinking like a little closer in front of it, and then you can angle it down maybe. Or maybe that works enough, I don't know. I think that's going to be a problem. Oh well, we're just trying it out. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah, I couldn't see a difference. Okay, anyways, that is the tubes. I will play around with them over time a bit more, and I'll figure them out. But I just wanted to show you these guys. I'm going to use this as our way of honestly traveling around. So the whole point of this is, you know, we'll have the tube that goes all the way up there. And I might bring this right, of course, right to the base eventually anyways. But the idea is I can now use this. And we can use the entrance, of course, on here. And then we can power that up. And there you go. And then there you go. And then I'll continue this tube all the way to the base. And yeah, the idea is it's just another way of traveling, and I can tab out or AFK. I won't have to like actually pay attention to at least getting there. So that'll be pretty cool. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay. Ran out of... Man, it took a lot of piping. The foil stuff I've been just eating up like crazy, but it's all good. So I got most of it done. I actually ran out. I had to come back, but I was able to power it on the other side, and it worked. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out like the best way to speed it up later on, but it's not... I'm not going to make a big deal out of it anyway, so I think it'll be nice. It'll make life just a little easier to deal with, like... You can see it's slowing down there, but when it goes downhill, it goes faster. So the funny thing is, it's kind of a downhill slope all the way there. So you kind of win on that sense of things. So it goes decently fast all the way there. It's coming back that it got a little slow. It didn't stop, but it did slow down a bit. So. But yeah, this is pretty cool, actually. There you go. I wonder what this is going to be like when I come out. Oh, honestly, I think that might even slow it down when I, like, protect me almost. Because I don't really feel like... I just assume I would have gotten shot out, but I don't really get shot out, so I'm thinking that it does protect it somewhat. So yeah, I had to get more of the foil here, but didn't get any more of the pipes, which that was a bad idea, but we're almost done, so I think we'll be fine. I think I might have some in this base anyway, so like worst comes to worst, it probably would have been fine. And then that's pretty much it. Then you can go ahead and do that. And then you just put your entrance in here, and you're done. That should be all you need to run this. Excellent. And now we have an easy way. So, of course, our oil should be pumping. I think this is a stop, though, because I haven't heard it producing. Oh, because it's full. Okay. So everything's full right now. Nothing's getting through. So it's like, oh, okay. So I guess... You know, it's made it to the base and everything's going well, right? You're probably going to be wrong. I'm only gonna guess that it's not going to make it there because you saw how many inclines there were. I assume at one point it just stopped climbing, and so we have to basically go around and figure out where that is and see if we can solve it. So. You can actually get an idea. Like, I mean, these are all wide open, so I mean, that means it's flowing decent here. I'd assume most of this would flow decent anyways, just for the fact that it's hardly inclining. It starts to incline a bit, but, like, this would be the lowest increase, which I don't think it would be a big deal at that point. So I think around in this area, like, when it starts climbing over here, this is where you probably want to start increasing it. So let's just go all the way over here and see where it looks like it's starting to decrease. So these expanded mean there's stuff in it. Maybe it's actually making it all the way there, honestly. I'm actually a little surprised by that, but I guess it can make it that way. I feel like it wouldn't flow the fastest this way, but if it works, right? Aha, here we go. Now we got flowing issues here. There you go. So look at that. There's nothing there. And it's hardly making it up there. So this is when you obviously want to fix that. You gonna be good? Yeah. Wait, that one already failed too? Yeah, that one's failing before it even got up there. Interesting, huh? So this is when I want to see, like, you know, how this expands. Clearly, you know, I want to start down here because that just seems like a good spot. But I'm really interested to watch it, like, you know, increase and do its thing. So I think this is gonna be fun. So obviously we want to switch it over this side. There you go. I might go ahead and I like it when I do this. It's still fun. Oh, to me that seems like the proper way. Okay, so you got this one. We'll go ahead and turn these on. And obviously those are going to start pumping. And these will start moving as well. There you go. Now things should look way, way better up here, hopefully. And then when it gets up here, this is where things should start to shine more for us. This is where things were a little iffy, right? So you can see it actually expanding to the full size now. So that's a win. So it is definitely working now. So, and now of course the goal is to get up here, which, assuming it's already getting up here a wee bit. Sorry, that guy was very rude. I guess it takes a bit. I see this slightly increasing, but yeah, I don't... See, I guess from there to there, I mean, that's... I probably already hit the limit there, to be honest. Really interesting. You think it's expanding even slightly? Ha! That is cool. Okay, so we probably need to put more in here. I have no clue what the power usage of these are. I really hope they're not too bad because, man, they'd be expensive. Yeah, applies blah, blah, blah for vertical rise, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this again. Obviously, we're not doing as well as I was thinking we were. There you go. And then, of course, these will start to do their thing here in a second. Starting to do it there, and there they are. They're opening up like accordion. That's pretty cool. I love it. It's beautiful. Come on, that bottom one ain't quite doing it. Or it might be. It might just be the look of it from here. That's pretty damn close. That's awesome. Well, we're still going up a bit here, so it might have an issue, but no, it looks like it's flowing. There it is, 200. Come on, come on. Can you get to 300? 250, 260. It's slowing down, but I mean, that's pretty good. 270, 280. I love it. Okay, so what about the top here? This one's more interesting. I'm more interested in the very top one. Obviously, it'll be a little worse. 294. I say that's gonna work. I think we're good. I don't know about this hump though. This hump is kind of scary. That might actually kill it again. So let's see what it looks like from here if I can without falling over. Obviously. Oh man, that's what we didn't want to do. Okay, so Yeah, this flow rate is, this is it climbing up, right? So yeah, I'm gonna say we need more, I think. I think it's just not quite enough there. Where did we do it last? Oh, it was all the way down there? Okay, yeah, I think, you know, doing it maybe even here would be a good spot. I think it's just, yeah, just not quite getting there. I just hope these aren't, you know, killer amount of power. I mean, power is unlimited anyways, but, it's like, I'm wasting all my power, oops, on these things. Yeah, my power's fluctuating too much to even be able to, you know, see if it made a dent on there, to be honest, so. Okay. I think now that'll fix it up. Now we do have more increases over here, so it's gonna go up and down. So I'm not quite sure if it will how it will do over here actually. So we're gonna have to check that out. You can see them starting to expand over here. Yeah, I thought we were actually done all the humps, but clearly not even close. Okay, so this one is, yeah, it's best to look at the up rate, right? I'd assume so. They're leveling out and fighting up, but yeah. It's still young in a sense, right? So it's going to take a while for it to catch up, but yeah, a bit hard to tell, to be honest. This is the worst part too, so I think if they're doing fine here, that is it. I think it's good because oops. I think after that, oh, it might have some issues over here, actually. It's growing, but yeah, I think there's just one little more hump here. Okay, let's do that again then. Let's do it, let's do it right here, I think. Yeah, let's do it right around in this area. Just that one last push. I don't know where the other one is. I'm just like hoping it's not 2 feet away. There you go. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So that's, you know, you have to play around with it. You need to do, you know, make sure things are working and get it going and stuff like that. This stuff is just going to rock now because, I mean, it's just going to expand at this point. It's still going to take a minute because it has to catch up, right? But, yeah. You can see the bottom ones are kind of, they look like they're almost, well, maybe. The top one is very shameful, isn't it? Makes me wonder if I didn't power up one of the things, to be honest. Oh, no, there it goes. There you go. I guess these ones were making it. The top one wasn't quite making it, so yeah. It probably takes a little longer to fill up the fluid on that one as well, too, right? Once it, you know, starts, but yeah, I would say I think we're good here. This I might have to refix just because it's kind of in the worst spot, but yeah, I think, my friends, we have done it. I think we're done. That is awesome. So let's take apart this just so I can redo this after. Honestly, I probably will end up bringing that right to the base, but I should try to make little stations as well. So, like, you know, it'll go all the way to the base, but this will be like a stop where it comes in this area, and then you can keep going by throwing, you know, jumping in there or whatever. Well, it won't be that high, but you know what I mean. So let's do, if we can. If not, we'll do it next time. I just was hoping I have enough of these. Looks like I do. So let's just build these. Actually, I like the idea of stacking them, but at the same time I don't, because it's not going to help much because yeah, it's not going to help us because then you have to climb them all the time to see their values, or this way you can just see their values by oh, I was trying to connect to the hypertube. Apparently it doesn't work like that. So you can, yeah, here you go. Now, I don't know if I could believe that is the actual flow rate, but, you know, I like to think it's close to that. I think that's still catching up, so of course it's going to take a minute, but... Ah, it's 270. You know what? That flow rate might be pretty close, to be honest. Now, you have to remember, we're also filling up the pipes, and I think they kind of, they kind of meh at times and stuff like that, so, I mean, I could see it, you know, taking a little extra time to, you know, get it up there, but, yeah, I'd say these are doing pretty good, to be honest. So we can always fix them up and touch them up later on if we feel like they're not doing well when we're doing our math or something. It's like, this should be doing way more than this or something, you know. It's like, uh-oh, something's wrong. But yeah, so the next episode, I guess what we'll do is we'll start making product with it and seeing what we can do from there. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So that's awesome. That worked out really well. I'm really happy about that. And, yeah, that's our oil up and running finally. Well, the refinery and the outposts and stuff, which is pretty ridiculous far. It's pretty cool. I like the pipes. And then we're finally using these guys too, so that'll be, you know, it's worth using. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.